This is the questions regarding factor theorem where f of x is equal to 2x cube minus x square minus 8x plus 4 equal to 0. Since we are going to get the solution of this problem, we have different methods. Since it is known that the highest power of this variable x is 3, so there are three roots of this equation. So total roots is equal to 3 since n is equal to 3. Now this has divided into two categories, the real roots and the imaginary roots. This is the total roots which are equal to 3. And the real are being categorized into two different forms. One is the positive real root and one is the negative real root, for which f of x is equal to 0. Now, we use this method that if f of x is equal to 2x cube minus x square minus 8x plus 4, then we use the discrete rule for this. For this positive x, there is one time sign is changing, then this minus to minus, there is no sign change, and this minus to plus, there is one sign change there. So there are two values of positive x, or two real roots which are positive in that value there. Now we will use it for f of minus x. This equation will become minus 2x cube minus x square plus 8x plus 4. You just replace x with the minus x there. Now there is no change in the sign. There is one change in the sign and there is no change in the sign. So there is one real root which is negative in that value there. Since the total roots are 3, so there is no imaginary root. Then after this, we will use the second step of this part. You can find out the highest coefficient. We denote it by p there. So p is equal to 2 in this case, and which has the factors plus minus 1 and plus minus 2. Then there is this constant number which is treated as q there, which is equal to 4 and which has the possible factors plus minus 1, plus minus 2, and plus minus 4. Then you can find out the total possible roots, which is equal to q divided by p there. And that thing will be equal to q over p. So plus minus 1 over plus minus 1, it would be plus minus 1. Then this plus minus 1 over 2 is plus minus 1 over 2 there. Then this plus minus 2 over this, so it is plus minus 2. Then this plus minus 2 over plus minus 2, which is already equal to plus minus 1. Then it is 4 there, plus minus 4. And then it is plus minus 2 is already there. So this is the total possible list of the values which we can put into this equation of f of x is equal to 2x cube minus x square minus 8x plus 4 equal to 0. So we'll use the first method, the trial method. That is f of x is equal to 2x cube minus x square minus 8x plus 4. you put plus 1 in it. It should be 2 into 1 cube minus 1 square minus 8 into 1 plus 4. This is going to be 2 minus 1 minus 8 plus 4. So it is not equal to 0. So x minus 1 is not a factor of this. Then you try plus 2. So f of 2 is equal to 2 into 2 cube minus 2 square minus 8 into 2 plus 4, which is equal to 8 into 2 16 minus 2 2s are 4 minus 8 2s are 16 and plus 4. So this and this cancel out. It is equal to 0. So x minus 2 is a factor. One positive factor we have calculated for this value there. Then you use plus 4. It is 2 into 4 cube minus 4 square minus 8 into 4 plus 4, which is equal to 64 to the 128 minus 16 minus 32 plus 4, and that is not equal to 0. So x minus 4 is not a factor of this polynomial. Then you try the one positive number left there, half. So f of half there. We have tried 1, 2, 4, plus 1, plus 2, plus, and this half there. So it should be equal to 2 into 1 over 2 cube minus 1 over 2 square minus 8 into half plus 4. This will be equal to 2 by 8, that is 1 by 4, minus 1 by 4, minus 4, and plus 4. So this and this cancel out. This minus 4 and 4 cancel out. So it is equal to 0. So x minus half is a factor. Then, so two positive factors have already been calculated in this calculation there. So now we'll try minus 1 in this case. So f of minus 1 is equal to 2 into minus 1 cube minus 1 square minus 8 into minus 1 plus 4. This will be equal to minus 2 minus 1 plus 8 plus 4, that is not equal to 0. So x plus 1 is not a factor. Then you try f of minus 2. So 2 into 2 cube minus 2 square minus 8 into minus 2 and plus 4, which is equal to minus 8 into 2 minus 16. This is minus 4. This is plus 16 and this is plus 4. And this cancel out, this and this cancel out, it is equal to 0. So x plus 2 is a factor. So we have calculated that there are three factors of this, which we have already calculated. Two are positive and one is negative. And now we will solve it completely. f of x is basically equal to x minus half into x minus 2 and x plus 2 equal to 0. This will become, if we take 2 as an LCM, 2x minus 1 over 2 into x minus 2 into x plus 2 is equal to 0. This 2 can be multiplied by 0 is 0 there. So 2x minus 1, x minus 2, x plus 2 equal to 0. So if this is equal to 0, then x value will be equal to half. If x minus 2 is equal to 0, then x value will be equal to 2. If this is equal to 0, then x value is equal to minus 2. So you have seen it there that x values are equal to half, 2 and minus 2. So there are two positive values and one negative values. So you have seen in this case that already we have calculated it that there will be two positive roots and one negative root there. This is the method A of this factorization with the help of this hit and trial method that you calculated three factors of this polynomial. Now you trial the second method. And f of x is equal to 2x cube minus x square minus 8x plus 4 equal to 0. And this method is known as to be called identity method. Which is going to be explained like this: 2x cube minus x square minus 8x plus 4. This is the sign of identity. Three lines are used as a sign of identity there. Is equal to we just open it like this, or we can even write this thing as that first factor we are going to find out for this polynomial of this equation there, that it should be either you can put half, or you can put 2, or you can put minus 2. So one factor is you have to calculate in the beginning there with the help of the hit and trial method there. Then after finding the first method, then this 2x cube minus x square minus 8x plus 4 is identical to, let's say we selected this, then x minus 2 there into, because it is a cubic equation and this one is a linear. So this 3 minus 1 is 2. So that means a quadratic equation, which we have explained it in the previous videos. So it should be equal to quadratics, which is ax square plus bx plus c. And now we will factorize this. First find a, b, c, and then we will factorize it. This thing is equal to a x cube plus bx square plus cx minus 2a x square minus 2bx minus 2c. Now, let's say that is 1. Now comparing the coefficient of x cube. Here on the left side, x cube coefficient is 2. And on the right side, the x coefficient is a. So a is equal to 2 there. Then compare the coefficient of x square. Here x square coefficient is minus 1 on the left side And on the right hand side, it should be equal to bx square minus 2a, because this is x square coefficient and this one is x square coefficient. We put the values of a, we have calculated it in equal to 2 there. So minus 1 is equal to b minus 2 into 2, or minus 1 is equal to b minus 4, or b is equal to 4 minus 1, and that is equal to 3. Then we can compare the coefficient of x there. On the left hand side, this minus 8 is the coefficient, and on the right side, this is x and this one is x. So it should be c minus 2b. So minus 8 is equal to c is what? Unknown, and b is there 3. So c is equal to minus 8 plus 6, and that is equal to minus 2. So now you got the values of a, b, c in this equation. So we can write this thing as 2x cube minus x square minus 8x plus 4 is identical to x minus 2 into 2x square. A value is 2 there, b value is 3 there, and c value is minus 2 there. That thing is equal to 0. Now, x minus 2, it is a quadratic equation which we can explain a simple method. It should be equal to 2x square plus 4x minus x minus 2 equal to 0. This should be equal to x minus 2. 2x is common, x plus 2 minus 1 is common, x plus 2, that thing is equal to 0. This should be equal to x minus 2 into x plus 2 into 2x minus 1 equal to 0. So we get the values of x as minus 2, 2 and half there, which is already, there are two positive and one negative values which have been calculated in the previous form of this chapter there. So there is a third method which is known as to be a synthetic division, but not in the syllabus of A levels. So I can just show it to you for that synthetic division. First of all, your main function should be in the descending order, and you have to write down with their coefficients. So x cube coefficient is 2 there, x coefficient square is minus 1, minus 8, and plus 4. In this method, you have to again first find any one of these factors there. Let's say we selected here minus 2. So you can just write it here minus 2 there. Now the first number will be copied as it is, and it is written as 2 there. Then this number will be multiplied with this minus 2, and it will be written under the line of minus 1. So 2 into minus 2 is minus 4, and you just write it there. Then you add up these two values and you just write it here minus 5. Then this minus y will be multiplied with minus 2. It should be equal to plus 10. So it's after simplification, it is equal to 2 there. Then this 2 will be multiplied with minus 2, and that is minus 4, and your remainder will be equal to 0. This is a cubic equation. So now this will be a quadratic equation. So for this quadratic equation, you can write this thing as f of x is equal to, this is x plus 2 because minus 2 is a factor. So we write it as x plus 2, and then this equation, which is, it is 2x square minus 5x plus 2, which will be equal to x plus 2, it is 2x square minus 4x minus x plus 2. This should be equal to x plus 2, 2x is common, x minus 2 minus 1 is common, x minus 2 there. So it should be equal to x plus 2, x minus 2 into 2x minus 1. Since this whole thing is equal to 0, so x value will be equal to minus 2, 2 and half there. So these are the three methods for this solution of this factor theorem. But I would prefer that you should have to opt the second method, which is identity method, so that there should not be any confusion in that solution there.